Welcome to St. Louis, where I just got in trouble for filming the stadium. So don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Okay, I'm not causing anybody any harm. I'm just going to do sound check.
This is Granger.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How's
It's
it
a
going?
pleasure to be here. I'm sorry to look at you through a lens, but you know, sometimes I look at people through lenses. He's used to it. Hey, we're so excited. I already got in trouble once.
Oh no.
Really
Why?
big, really bad. I filmed the field, Bush Stadium. Well, how's it like being married?
Oh man, it's good. At least the first week is all right.
Yeah. All right.
No, it's good.
Hey, you've never been a man of words, many words, but you are actually. You just don't speak them.
So there's 4 o'clock.
I got all kinds of words.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
got lots of words.
I know. I've known you long enough to know.
I know
that you know.
I know almost all the words.
Don't you love it when the good guys win?
What's up, everybody? I am doing another closet confessional. Still feel kind of cruddy. My throat, my voice is gone kind of this week, and I've just been kind of a little heavier on my heart this week, and I know a lot of it has to do with me being sick. That's why I look like death. I'm in my robe because tonight I'm going to my first advocacy event, fundraiser, I guess, in the drowning community. I'm going to the Best Day Ever party for Colin's Hope. Colin's Hope has been working tirelessly for 11 years to try to get the word out about water safety and education around water. And they offered to let us go to kind of see what it's all about. And I've just become friends with one of the coordinators for it. And while I always say that, you know, our mission with the River Kelly Fund is not solely based on drowning, I feel like it has to be part of our story, and it has to be something that we do help, and we have to get the word out because it is a part of our story, and it's what happened to us. And there are so many things I wish people knew about water that we didn't know. And so I've also been working with Nicole Hughes, who has also reached out to me and is a wonderful, wonderful woman. She's been working really hard with the AAP to get some things changed in the pediatric area of things. So I've been working with them as well. We're on a mission. We're Mama's on a mission, and we're going to get the word out about water safety and drowning. And I'm not going to cry. But it is going to be kind of my first time stepping out into this world, which is now my world. So my stepdad is going to go with me, and one of my friends is going to go, and we're going to go support them. And I'm also going to kind of go take a look and see what are things that we could do to help, because the River Kelly Fund is going to be doing these kinds of events and in the coming years. So I will probably take you guys along with me a little bit, show you guys some of that. And Colin was actually a 4-year-old who drowned. After he finished all of his swim lessons, he was in a lifeguarded pool. Parents were there. It still happens. It happens so fast. It happens to kids who are very, very loved. It's not just, you know, neglect, like some people say. And that really just hurts my heart because River was so loved. For a second, when we neglected him, it just happens so fast. And it can happen to anybody, and it happens mainly when kids are not supposed to be swimming. So we have to get that word out, and some of y'all might think this is too much and too vulnerable, but you know what? We have to. I don't care about being vulnerable. I don't care about crying, because I don't want it to happen to anybody else. So that's all I got. Just heart is heavy this week. Thank you guys again, always, for all your sweet comments and your prayers and your thoughts, and we love y'all. Talk soon.
soon as I go outside, hey Granger! I was trying to film the snow. It's snowing out there. It's actually not really snow, it's like sleet. So here's what I'm thinking, guys. We have a videographer guest friend of ours that's in town. He's hanging out with us. He brought his camera. I'm thinking maybe he should film the show, put together a little something. It's gonna be fun. It's a fun room. It's packed in there. A lot of like neon lights. What if I have him put together something that you could see from this show? Would y'all be cool with that? Okay, we'll do it right here.
Earl Dibbles on the boombox and A-frame on a Chevy rocking side to side. My grip on a dirt road, couple buddies saying let's go. Gonna burn that barn right down to the ground tonight. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to throw down. Get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your truck in the line if you're looking for a buzz. And the girls in love with the boys in the blue collars. Holler.
Guys, Iowa. This is Davenport, Iowa. We're at St. Ambrose University playing a show. Love Iowa. Don't always love it in the wintertime because it's cold. It's like in the 20s. What I wanted to talk to y'all about today was I just filmed, keyword filmed, a new podcast. Some of you know I have a podcast called the Granger Smith Podcast. There's been 19 episodes. Number 20 I just did, and I filmed it. So the reason I filmed it is to start opening it up to the people that aren't normally podcast listeners, that don't always go to the podcast app like Apple Music or whatever. This is going to be available just on YouTube on the Granger Smith page. I'll probably put it like on Insta and Facebook and things like that. So that'll be cool. I'm going to try to do it once a week. So I haven't decided yet, but like if the Smiths are Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll probably do the podcast either like Mondays or Wednesdays. Probably Wednesdays. Haven't decided yet. The cool thing about this is so that I don't always creatively have to come up with a new idea, for the podcast. I'm going to answer questions because it seems like Amber and I can't answer questions fast enough. There's so many good ones and I want to engage, and so I just went on socials and I asked for people to ask me some questions and then hashtag Granger Smith Podcast, and then I could go search that hashtag and find it on socials. And so I just did it. I was going to do like 30 minutes, ended up being an hour. Hopefully the most of them will be 30 minutes. I can get long-winded on some deep questions, and there was some deep ones, like what do you say to someone who's 31 years old and has cancer and is battling it all alone? Yeah, so like there's some tough stuff, and I want to try to, my first thought is like, who am I to answer something like that? But I could try. I can give you, my opinion about that question. So that's what I did. I think it's going to be cool. I don't know when it's going to launch. I don't even know when this Smiths video comes out. I don't know if the podcast is out or if it will almost be out, but it'll be close. So anyway, just heads up. I'm going to put it on all socials. I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to be a fun little addition. Do it right here in my bus. I'll either do it here on my bus wherever we're parked, or I'll do it at home. That's my update. Now I got to get to work.
All right, so here's the ticket, if I can get it to focus, for the Best Day Ever party. It's tonight. Colin used to say this is the best day ever, so that's why they are coining that phrase for the Best Day Ever party. It's an Olympian theme tonight, so we were told to wear silver, gold, or bronze. So I had to go find a little pantsuit. I went with silver, and there's going to be an auction tonight and a dinner. I'm just still getting ready for that. I don't really know what to expect, really. This is kind of my first. I've been to lots of fundraisers before, but this is kind of my first in this vein of things, so I'm gonna get dressed and then I'm gonna take you guys with me, take you guys along. All right, kiddos. Mommy's leaving. Love you. I'll see y'all tonight. Oh, more kisses. You kiss me on my nose like Daddy. You can't kiss my lips, I have a cold. No, not on the lips. I'm not gonna be tempted. I love you. Bye. I did not know that they did heart-shaped containers at Chick-fil-A.
What do we do now?
For Valentine's.
Yeah.
Look at this handsome man.
Oh,
Are you ready?
with my date?
Yes.
Yes.
If I had a mascot for a beekeeper, it would be this. Fighting bees. That sounds mean, doesn't it? St. Ambrose University fighting bees. I like that. I'm trying to get Wi-Fi so I could upload some more Smiths to YouTube. We have Wi-Fi yet? Oh! Well, you're wearing nothing.
Well, it feels great in here, but outside, it's colder.
That's not
It's
weird.
like there's something creating a different temperature in here.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody go to TikTok? Do y'all TikTok? Because I think if there is, I think Chris would be good on TikTok. Does anybody? There's our stage. What do you think, Hayden? You got Wi-Fi?
It's not working.
You need to upload this new podcast.
Paul voice.
The Paul voice. All right.
All right, guys. We don't know what to expect. We are dressed up. We're actually dressed up a lot. A lot. I don't know if we're gonna be overdressed, but that's okay.
Everybody's gonna be jealous of me.
He's got the 2 dates tonight, so we're gonna go in and check out this Colin's Hope Best Day Ever party. There's little Colin. Best day ever.
Oh, it's amazing.
We're about to start the dinner. I still don't have a voice, but it's beautiful in here, and there's so many families that have lost a child to drowning, and we just have to do something. So that's what we're here for.
So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jeff Holst. I am one of your hosts this evening. I am a co-founder of Colin's Hope, and one of the things I'm most proud of is I'm Colin's dad. Hope is a very important word for us. So important that it's a part of our name. When we came up, we were coming up with a name for our nonprofit, two things became very clear to us early on. We wanted Colin in the name. It gave us a chance to say Colin's name every single day. But we also wanted hope in the name, because at that time, it was a hope that we had, that we could keep other families from going through the same tragedy. And thanks to your help and your support, that hope is becoming a reality. We really are saving lives, guys, and it's really amazing. So here are those children's names. River Kelly Smith, Brandon Patrick, Rory the Warrior Sheffield, Avery Owen, Naomi Grace Mullen, Grace Macy, Tristan Bird, Colin Holst, and then drowning survivor, Lex Sokoski.
Hey, all dressed, ready to go do the show. It's awesome. I love these kind. At this university, it's all ages. People from all walks of life have driven here from out of town, a lot of them. We always feel very blessed when people come in, flying in or driving in great distances to see us play. Just please know that some of you are watching this that were at this show tonight when this video comes out. It just means a lot. It doesn't go unnoticed. I just hope that you know that we really appreciate the effort that it takes to do this. I wish, in my opinion, I wish that we didn't have to do every once in a while do 21 and up only shows. It just happens. There's just certain venues that's just what they do, or certain states that's their law. And then there's other places where it's just all ages and we love it. Regardless, just know that I'm not always in control of that, and I'm always grateful if you come. Last week, I sat here before the show in Tulsa. I mentioned that we were thankful for the law enforcement, firefighters, and everyone that allows these shows to go on. And then I've been thinking about it this week, and I was thinking I also need to say, for the Smiths channel specifically, and I mentioned this on the podcast this afternoon, that I want to tell you that the Smiths, this channel, this YouTube channel, is brought to you in part by soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marine Corps, all the armed forces that are fighting for the right for me to have the freedom of speech so that I can go on YouTube and post this video. I guarantee you, everyone that's watching this video, wherever you are, whatever country you're in, watching the Smiths right now, you are in a democratic country that is made an effort in protecting that democracy so that we could have freedom of speech, and so that I could sit here and tell you my opinions about the world and about life in my own small, tiny point of view, and no crazy tyrant is going to come after me because I'm not allowed to say it. That's freedom of speech, y'all. And needed to mention that. In other news, I heading home in the morning, early flight, right out of here in Davenport, going back to Austin. Amber is struggling, y'all. She's struggling right now. I hope you know that when we make these Smiths episodes and we split up like this and I'm on the road, I don't always know what she's filming. She's back home doing her thing. I'm out here doing my thing, and then Paul edits it and puts it together. And so usually when I watch a Smiths episode before it comes out, that's kind of when I see that, when I'm working through the editing process, that's when I see everything come together. And sometimes I'm learning, just like you, about kind of what she's going through. So I know for a fact this week has been rough, just because she's been sick. And anytime you're sick and you're dealing with heavy grief, for me, it's like sometimes these early flights get to me, and it's anytime you have a weakness mentally, you're tired or you're sick, devil creeps in, you know what I mean? Takes over, and you feel that big time. So I'm really looking forward to get home tomorrow and taking up where I left off a couple days ago with her, and really digging in and taking over the kids and letting her decompress and letting her get well so that she could be strong mentally. But you guys know that she is already, no matter what. I'm a lucky guy, very lucky. So I'm gonna go play a show. You wanna go with me?
Okay. Go behind the stage.
Back home. I just got home from the Best Day Ever party for Colin's Hope. It was, how do I explain the night? Strange and fun and sad and kind of all the emotions in one. It's really cool to see an event come together like this, people all working together, and they talked a lot about teamwork tonight and how it takes a village to do things like this, have fundraisers like this, and it was really neat to kind of see that all come together, and they've been working really hard for over 10 years. It was an honor to be there. They gave all the, I don't have it with me, but they gave all the people who had lost somebody a corsage of white flowers, and so you knew if you saw somebody across the table that was wearing one of those that they had lost somebody that was close to them. And I think tonight the hardest part for me was seeing those flowers and talking to those other moms, some of them 20 years down the road, still with tears in their eyes. So And I know obviously that's gonna be me forever. And just moms who have been working in this field for 20 years, trying to get education out and get the word out, and still missing their babies every single day. But they raised a lot of money for the best day ever party. They auctioned a puppy. It was an adorable Australian Shepherd for over 10 grand. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at these people like, they just have 10 grand to just buy a puppy. But it was awesome. It was for a good cause, and lots of trips, and really good getting to meet a lot of people. 3 Olympians were there and they spoke, and really cool auctioneers. And it was, as Colin would say, it was a best day ever for he and his family. And I got to meet Colin's parents tonight. Just, I guess we'll be kind of joining together in this journey every now and then. Obviously, like I always say, the River Kelly Fund is, we're focusing on spreading love and light and joy, and we're going to help in lots of areas. Wildlife preserve, veterans, education in schools, children in need, hospitals, Dell children. So we're going to be doing all of that, but you will hear me speak about drowning because that's what happened in our story. I guess that's all I got. Granger's still on tour. He comes home tomorrow. It was a good night. I didn't cry too many times, but I did tear up when I saw his little cute little face on the screen. So it's not something I ever wish that I was a part of, but now that I am, I'm gonna do the best that I can to help. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and sorry if I cry all the time and you guys are getting annoyed with me. Sorry. Let us know what you want to see more of. Let us know what you want to see less of. Thank you for purchasing the River shirt. We just had our second one come out, and you guys bought it, and I'm so grateful because that money is going to go to help other people. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching The Smiths. See you next time. Bye.
That's why I love dirt roads. That's why I love dirt roads.